Hey there, it's Carrie Roldan here, and if you are at this page, I am guessing that you are most likely a heart-centered woman entrepreneur, or perhaps just a heart-centered woman who feels like there's something a little bit off physically, maybe mentally, maybe just in your business. You're feeling like it may be time for a reboot. Well, this is the place for you. I am the creator of the Body, Mind, Business Reboot, and I just want to ask you a few questions about yourself and your business to see if you, in fact, do need a reboot. So here are my questions. If you want to, basically, if you have a lot of yeses to the answer to these questions, then you probably need a reboot. So something off physically. Do you feel, maybe overweight, maybe extra tired, maybe you've got some weird pains, some just strange things going on in your body that you think may have something to do with your hormones? Or have you experienced weight gain, especially in the belly, in the back, basically everywhere, your arms, everywhere that you can cover with a shorts and a t-shirt? You might need a reboot. Are you feeling stuck, slow, sluggish, brain foggy? Do you walk into a room and forget why you were there? Are you in conversations with people where you find yourself searching for words that you actually know? And you're not really worried about Alzheimer's just yet, but that little symptom is a little bit irksome to you. Or maybe you suffer from headaches, from migraines, from joint pain, from the inability to sleep through the night. You may be ready for a reboot. Are you not wanting to be body obsessed, but also you do want to feel comfortable in your skin? Like, has it been a while since you've looked in the mirror and recognized the body that you see as your own? I remember looking in the mirror and recognizing the body I saw as my mother's and not my own. Then you might be ready for a reboot. And are you extremely busy? Are you overwhelmed? Are you super dedicated to your family, to your clients, to the other people in your life, and a little bit afraid to dedicating yourself or applying too much effort and energy to a program or system or diet that just isn't gonna work? Then you might need a reboot. I totally understand. So you guys, as energetic beings, right, we exist on 4 energetic levels: the physical, the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual. And so many of us heart-centered women entrepreneurs, we are in alignment in the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual. But there's something out of whack, there's something a little bit draining, there's something not right in the physical. And as it turns out, we need to be aligned in all 4 of those energetic places before we can truly feel balanced, fully alive, fully in our purpose, not just in our personal purpose, but even in the highest calling of our business. So you guys, trust me, if you have any of those symptoms, if you're raising your hand going, oh my gosh, I need a reboot, so did I. And I want to tell you a little bit of my story. So I started my business about 5 years ago, and in those 5 years, I had put on 15 pounds. Now, this was the age range for me from age 35 to 40, and everyone kept telling me, oh, it's totally normal, get used to it, your metabolism is slowing down, that's just how it's gonna have to be, you're gonna have to be more careful. So I was, and I'm very good at discipline, and I was extremely disciplined for the 6 months leading up to my 40th birthday. I was disciplined in all my business practices. I was regularly seeing an energy healer. I was applying everything that I was learning from every product or program or system that I had ever learned online. And I went paleo for 6 months leading up to my 40th birthday. And I didn't lose a single pound. And beyond that, I was having some hormone-related physical symptoms that I just really didn't want to go to the doctor and have them put me on medication for. I knew that there was a solution and it was going to come from inside of me, not outside of me. But I was really frustrated because I didn't know what that solution was. So about a week later, I was in an energy healing group, and one of the women in my group said she had just finished a 21-day hormone reset. And instead of like jumping on excitedly for what she was saying, I was met with a ton of resistance. I was feeling like, oh my God, not another diet, not another thing. These just aren't working with me. Can't we just clear the energy and I'll be lean and fit and healthy and totally aligned and everything will be great again? So we did do some energy work, but some energy work around my fear, actually. And the very next thing I did, I hopped into a different group, and lo and behold, there was someone in that group talking about Sarah Godfrey's hormone reset diet. So I jumped into it. I figured it was a sign. I researched this hormone reset diet. I went ahead and took action, and I was so relieved at what I found out, because what I found out was life-changing for me, and it's going to be for you whether or not you do the Body Mind Business Reboot. And here is the information. It is that what I was experiencing wasn't normal. It is totally, it is the norm, but it's not normal. And it was the result of a broken metabolism. Because when 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or more of the 7 essential hormones to metabolism get a little bit off, it affects our whole metabolic system. And as it turns out, our hormones in our metabolism regulate just about everything in our body, from our mood to our brain fog to our joint pain to how well we digest. Like, our hormones regulate everything, and our metabolism is huge to our having a well-functioning metabolism is huge to our feeling of well-being. So anyways, I did this hormone reset protocol along with some deep inner work that I added myself into this hormone reset diet, and the miraculous happened. So within 31 days, I had addressed all the 31 days, 30 days, or 31, whatever. But in those 30 days, I had addressed all of the 7 essential hormones to my metabolism. I dropped 8 pounds. I felt 10 years younger. I felt so much better. I got the clarity in my business that I was looking for, which, by the way, was a total bonus, right? I was doing this for the physical. I got the clarity in my business that I was looking for. I started sleeping through the night. This sense of calm and peace and ease and joy and clarity and purpose that I had been searching for since I started my business 5 years ago, it all came to me. And I recognized that it was because I was not just in physical structural alignment, right? I was already an exerciser. I already ran every day. I did yoga. It wasn't that I was missing some structural alignment, but I was getting into alignment on this cellular level. And when I did that, I had access to my intuition and to my guidance and to clarity, and just in a way that I never had before. And that was truly miraculous. So of course, I was talking to other women about it, my peers, other women entrepreneurs, and they all said, when are you going to create that program, because I want to join? So I did. I created a program around it. I called it the Body Mind Business Reboot. That is why you are here. And I am excited to report that it's not just me that got these miraculous results, but that over and over again, women who were feeling, fat, foggy, frustrated, came alive. Women who weren't able to run because they had migraines were able to run again and not have migraines. Women were losing weight, but more than that, they were gaining confidence. They were gaining clarity. They were gaining a renewed sense of passion and purpose in their business that just had been kind of lost. And so I'm really excited to offer it to you. If that sounds like something that you're interested, if you are ready to address the 7 essential hormones to metabolism, to finally fix your broken metabolism so that everything starts working the way that it used to, right? When you were in your 20s or your 30s or even your early 40s, then you're going to want to do this. And we're also going to do the deep inner work necessary to make those changes stick. But I know from my years of being a cross-country and track coach that together everyone achieves more, which is why I've designed this program with a team environment. So not only are you going to get the information from me that you need and the daily interaction in terms of the way the program is structured, you'll actually get an email with a video in it every day from me to keep you accountable and on task. I really structured the program to support you for success, but you're also going to get live interactive Q&A calls with me and the other members of the Reset or the Reboot once a week. You're also going to have access to a private Facebook group that is incredibly active, as well as a couple of incredibly helpful bonuses, which you can read about below. And I'm always adding bonuses that I think may be helpful to you and your journey as we go on. And within 30 days, you will notice that you have reset your 7 essential hormones to metabolism, and you have rebooted your body, your mind, and your business. I cannot wait to see these results for you, and I just can't wait to see you on the inside. So if you're ready to join right now, click that button below. If you need to think it over a little bit, scroll down and read the amazing testimonials. But I tell you this, you guys, what if in 30 days you could feel 10 years younger? What if in 30 days you could lose several inches around your waist? You could lose 5, 10, 15 pounds and gain clarity and focus and insight and vision into the highest calling of your business. What if you could get your body into cellular alignment so that you were a finely tuned instrument to receive the guidance that is coming to you? If this is stuff that you've been working on for the past year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, it's time. It's time to try a different way. And perhaps the doorway that you need to walk through is not the mental, it's not the emotional, it's not the spiritual, but it's the good old basic physical. So let's do it together.